Hi everyone. Today I have with me Megan from By Meghan Kate Events. And I thought with everything going on and a lot of people struggling with quarantine birthdays, I know I just had my son's last week, and I think people are trying to figure out ways to really make this a normal time. So I thought this would be good to have a chat with you. So thanks for joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
So can you tell us a little history of how you got into the event business and your history, I guess, on creating the balloons and stuff that you do?
Yeah, for sure. So I've always had a passion for events and for hosting and entertaining. And I used to do it a lot for families. Used to plan weddings and, family showers, baby showers, bridal showers, birthday parties. And so this a couple years ago, a few years ago actually, people would say, how come you don't do this full time? Start your own business. This is what you should be doing. And at the time I was in a 9 to 5 office job, which I'd been doing for a long time. And it would have been a huge career. It was a huge career shift. And I wasn't really completely fulfilled in what I was doing currently. So I thought, you know what, now's the time. It was the right point in kind of our family life. So I made the leap and started my own business in events. And I haven't looked back. It's so fulfilling. I love what I do. I love making people happy and social interactions and meeting people. And that's how I got started.
With doing the events before, were you doing the balloon side of it when you were hosting like kids parties and stuff? Like, how did the
No, so I was not, when I first started the business, I was not in balloons at all. And I was designing and planning a gender reveal party in which she wanted a lot of balloons. So I was Googling and she wanted a garland, and I'm pretty like artsy and creative. And I thought, okay, like I can do this. And then she wanted some helium. So then I was like coordinating with Party City, and I'm like, why? I have a business, why am I now trying to go to a retailer? I should be doing this myself. So that's where um, I started the balloon part of the business, which really allows me, I absolutely love it. It allows me to get so totally creative and think outside the box. And balloons are so much more than just like, one 11-inch latex on a ribbon. They've really evolved, especially recently. The balloon trend is huge with garlands and customization, and really you could do, the sky's the limit to what you want to do with balloons. So it's where I really have found like my creative outlet. And now it's grown, and it's definitely a huge part of the business for sure.
So aside from balloons, what other services are you offering?
So complete planning services. So customers come to me and say, I have scheduled my bridal shower for such and such a date. I don't know what to do from here, or help me from here. So I could do basically everything from scouting out vendors, and I have a lot of vendors that I work with, and to do rentals, to caterers, to cakes. I could organize that for my clients from start to finish. So really all they have to do is show up, which takes, people are really busy. We're really busy. And a lot of the times it's a lot of stress for families. And, I like to help them out. I like to help people out. So I offer obviously complete planning, or if it's just decorating services that some people like, whether it's custom cake toppers or custom banners, or, just that you're holding a religious ceremony or service, and then you have a reception afterwards at a restaurant. Well, the timeline doesn't really allow for you to decorate if you're going straight to a restaurant after a service. So that's where I come in with my team. We're just like little fairies, and we can set it all up exactly to how the client wants it. So when they come right after their ceremony with their guests, everything is exactly how they want it and decorated.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some of the stuff you've done, and it's like the tablescapes. It's
Yes.
impressive.
Yeah, it's so much fun and it's creative and everything is a back and forth with my client as well. So, it's not just me coming in and they don't know what I'm doing. It's, I send proposals and we kind of bounce ideas back, off one another. Some people like that. They are creative, and for some people, it's just about the time that they just don't have the time. And other people just want me to take, full reins, which is fine too.
So in terms of the balloon side of the business, I agree. Like balloons are so cool, and now the stuff you see with them is just kind of next level. So what like variety of balloons do you offer? Like what are some of the cool things that you do with your balloon?
So customization is one super cool thing. I can put vinyl and customize really anything that's larger than a 16-inch balloon. So some people just, you want happy birthday, or something vulgar if, the customer wants, the sky's the limit. I also play with tassels and ribbons and tulle. We can put for our bubbles, which is the rubber balloon with the mini balloons inside. We can play with adding feathers in it. We can add confetti. There's so much ways to really be creative and expressive, and really match any theme imaginable. 3-foot balloons are such like a showstopper if you have an event like at a venue, because they're huge. Really, when I post pictures, you can't get a sense of how big they are, but those are always super fun. And to add a great tassel to it, I could even do balloon tassels sometimes. But those are fun too. Or obviously the garlands are super, super huge. That adds a wow factor or a great backdrop to an event, or even at home, like right now, because events are not happening. But parties and birthdays still happen. So porch displays or porch setups are starting to gain some traction, as you have the drive-by parade of cars. People want their houses to stand out as the birthday house. So yeah, porch setups are starting to be big.
So in terms of like events right now, do you have tips with our current limitations? Like what are some of the things that people might not think about doing that either you can help with or they can be doing to make their event special, like during this weird time?
So, I mean, we were touching it. So balloons, I could do, I deliver porch bouquets, or even I do custom cake toppers, banners. You can get custom with, your child's name or the person celebrating the birthday. And aside from the services I offer, I think it's very important, especially with kids' birthdays, is to just always remain positive. And a lot of the times they don't understand why they can't have birthdays. They don't understand why they can't see their friends. So it's always, they look to, an older adult, and you really need to just be positive. And okay, they can't see their friends, but we're going to have a super cool Zoom party, and all your friends are going to drive by, and we're going to write happy birthday on the sidewalk with chalk, and, or maybe they get to help make their birthday cake. And I've put together a list of 10 fun ways to celebrate a child's birthday at home, and it's on my website. So, anyone can go on there and just, if they want some ideas on how to celebrate to make the day extra special for their child.
So if someone wants to either take advantage of your event services, I mean, obviously right now I know that's limited, but maybe, they're planning something for October, or if someone wants to place a balloon order, like what is ideal, like lead time frames for you to work within?
So for balloon orders, the ideal lead time is probably 14 days, a couple weeks. That allows me time to order in certain supplies that I may not have on hand, although I do carry quite a lot of inventory for someone. So you can call me or text me last minute. I had someone today wanting a balloon order within the hour, which, if I can accommodate, I definitely will. I hate saying no to people, so I'll definitely do my best, but 2 weeks notice is for balloons is more than ideal. For events, I mean, I think now we're looking at pretty far out now, but I could, depending on the weekends, get booked up fast, normal circumstances. So I would need more lead times. I'm thinking like 3 months in a normal situation.
So if people want to see your work or get in touch with you to maybe get your services, what is their best way to look you up and kind of follow you and all those fun things?
So you can look me up on Instagram or Facebook, and my handle is at By Meghan Kate. I prefer Instagram. It's the great place to go for a ton of pictures right at your fingertips. You can also go to my website at bymeghankate.com, and there's my whole portfolio is up on there, as long as some pictures of me and a little bio about myself.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope this gives people like a good resource for when, since we don't know how long this is going to be, hopefully it'll give them a resource for any upcoming birthdays or events that they're attempting to throw.
Yeah, absolutely. And one other thing is that I do offer complete contactless delivery and or pickup options. So I wash my hands or sanitize prior to preparing all balloon orders. And then once my customer has arrived, they will text me and that they're here. I then wash my hands and put the balloons at the bottom of my stairs. And so it's completely contactless. We maintain our social distance and everyone stays safe during this time.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And it was great chatting, and have a great day, everyone.
Awesome. Thanks, Sarah.